Hey guys, Austin here. Welcome to another Minecraft mob battle. Yes, that's right, folks. We are once again in the Minecraft arena for another battle, and judging by the decorative heads that I have on the ground, you probably have already guessed what's going to happen. Per the request of the comments, we are going to do the Blaze versus the Wither boss. And you're probably wondering, well, you don't have the means to spawning him. Well, I'm just going to use the /summon command, like that, /summon Wither boss. That's what I'm going to do. And if you don't know what this series works, it's basically we just pit one mob against a boss or another mob, see how many, of one mob it takes to kill one of the other one, normally strong ones. So we're going to see how many blazes it takes to kill the Wither, for example. And if you guys are excited and want to suggest more battles in the future, please hit that like button to show support, and let's get this started. So first off, I wanted to say thank you, person who, you know who you are, who said in the comments to do this. Now, the interesting part for this battle is the Wither attacks the blazes, sure enough, because the Wither attacks everything. But the blaze, fire doesn't affect the Wither. Like, when it shoots its little fire particle things that, like, blazes do, they don't injure the Wither. However, this battle still works because the Wither's, or not the Wither, the blazes, like, rod things that spin around its head do affect him. So, if you didn't know, like, if you ever get close enough to a blaze and you can actually get, like, punched or hit by him, that's what I'm talking about. So, that actually will still work. So, how we're going to do this is we're going to spawn in blazes around the Wither, and basically, if they can't do damage to them just by hitting them like that, then they're screwed. More or less. So, we're going to do what we did last time. We're going to spawn in the blazes first, and then we're going to use the Wither. So, I'm going to do this in a 5x5, like, things. So, I'm going to spawn in 5 blazes at a time. Then I'm going to up it to 10, then 15, then 20, all the way till we get to 50, and 50 will be the final round. If the Wither itself can survive 50, then it, of course, owns blazes. It's stronger than blazes officially. So, I guess we're going to get to start with 5 blazes. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Let's put on hard mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right in the center, we're going to spawn the Wither. So, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin. So, as you can see, the Wither likes aggroing everything. So, all he has to do is get hit once. And, wow, he's already finishing them off. And they do, since they're both flying mobs, they tend to fly up as high as they possibly can as they're fighting. So, there's nothing I can really do about that, but also, as you can tell, the Wither is doing its Wither damage to the blazes. So now the Wither's going to sink all the way down, but we actually have to turn to peaceful because it just takes so long. It's quicker to do it this way. So, of course, I didn't think it was going to survive. Well, of course, I knew it was going to survive the first round. So, we're on to 10. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And remember, they can only do damage to the Wither if they hit it with their rods. So, again, on to the next round. Let the battle begin. And the Wither has started off, and what I was trying to say before was the Wither, all it has to do is hit one blaze and they all aggro to it. I don't know if that's like a Wither property, like if he attacks one mob, all the mobs that are the same type just attack it back. Of course, you never realize this because no one really ever watches a Wither attack the populace in Minecraft, but yep, as you can see, the Wither's health bar is not changing whatsoever whenever their fireballs hit it. It seems like they're missing, but they actually are going straight through the Wither. And he is actually eliminating them all. He's down to 3 left. And the Wither damage, of course, like I said, is also an issue. So the poor blazes, once they get hit, once they got their Wither effect to deal with. And the blazes only have 20 health, or in comparison, the Wither's got 200. So they've got to do all 200 damage to them before that's over. So, again, finishing that round, the Wither is gone. And we are going to turn it back to hard mode and start the next round. So next round to 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And once again, let the battle begin. And again, I would like to say, if you guys are enjoying this battle, please do hit that like button to show your support. It's basically how I gauge these types of things to see if I should keep the series going or whatnot. And these are a lot of blazes right now fighting the Wither. See, they aren't really doing any damage to him at all. They actually should have boxed him in, but they seem to be having an issue with doing that. And it does seem like a slaughterfest right now, and you're absolutely correct. That is what this is. The poor, actually, there is a way they could defeat him. If they force him up to above 250, where basically Minecraft doesn't exist anymore and it despawns everything, if they manage to make the Wither despawn, I'm counting that as a victory for them because they'll, of course, stop going upward and fall back down. So the Blazes can win that way. So by the time we reach 50, the Blazes may actually, win. But sadly, this last poor Blaze is just getting pummeled by the Wither's, heads of doom. I don't even know what those are called. Well, Wither skulls, obviously, but I mean, like, what are they called when they're from the Wither? Just Wither's projectiles? I don't know. Well, we're on to 20 now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And was there like... Oh, they're just dispersing. I thought there was one in the corner. Alright, let the battle begin. Wither, of course, has angered all the blazes. The blazes rise up into blazing fury, quite literally, and he just picks them off. And the great part about the Wither is since he's got 3 heads, he can then target 3 different things at the same time. You're probably saying, I don't think it works that way since he's going to each one individually. But if you didn't know this, the Wither's 2 side heads actually attack autonomously, which means they basically don't even, like if the Wither's attacking the blaze over here, they can shoot projectiles at all these blazes over here and still, be attacking. They just aren't the ones to do the Wither damage. The main head is what does that. And it was actually easier in an earlier version to tell the difference because the heads would have been blue if they were coming from the side heads. Now they're all gray, blackish, so... And this poor guy's dead, so he's moving over to the pack over here. There's about 5 blazes left. They are still putting up the best fight they possibly can, and we're about to hit the clouds. We are above the clouds. The Wither's above the clouds now. Are the blazes making it above the clouds? Yep, 2 more, except they're down to 1 more. And they might actually win this before we reach 50. Be pretty funny if they do. Alright, the Wither is done. And we're heading back down the arena. It will take longer and longer to reach the bottom every time. But next up, we're going on to... Well, actually, I think we're going to jump a bit. We're going to 40. We're going to the semifinals here. So I'm actually going to cut in the video, spawn these guys in, and get back to you when I am finished. Alright, guys, we are back. We have around me 40 blazes. Yep, I know it's a lot. And we actually might soon get some Minecraft lag from the amount of blazes. First, what'll go is you won't be able to hear their sounds anymore. It'll start cutting out, and you'll know what I mean when you hear it. And then there'll be no noise entirely. So, without further ado, let's get the semifinal round started. 40 Withers versus 1 Blaze. Let the battle begin. And I like how it automatically shot at 2 of them. It's already killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Or 1 Wither head, I guess I should say. Alright, Wither, show us what you got. Will you be able to successfully kill every single one of these blazes before you reach the top of the world? I seriously doubt it. I really don't think you're going to pull it off. There's an army of them. Imagine this in Minecraft. Like, if you legitimately went to the Nether and saw these army of blazes just fighting off a Wither, would you help them? Would you kill them? Comment down below. But, in all seriousness, I think the Wither's going to win this. Unless they do push him above the clouds. He still hasn't killed that. I don't know. He's taking his time killing them. He might not. Actually, forget what I said. I'm placing my money on the blazes now. He's too high. What are we at right now? We are at 100 and... Actually, no, wait. He's still got a ton of more time. Wither's winning this. Let's go, Wither. You're above the clouds now. You have the advantage somehow. I still wish the Wither spawned naturally in the Nether, or at least it had some structure that allowed you to spawn it in. Because being able to spawn the thing anywhere, like, I mean, still allow that, but it's just, I don't know. I'd like it to have, like, its own boss pedestal structure thing. Kind of like how the Ender Dragon has its own dimension to fight it in. Like, this thing deserves, like, not to that extreme, but just some sort of structure. So if Mojang, if you're listening to this, Microsoft, whoever the heck you are, you need to get on that. Anyway, so the Wither has killed off the majority of the blazes. We're down to 4 blazes. They are still fighting strong, trying to affect the Wither. And I just wanted to say, if you haven't guessed by now, they can't do a single heart of damage to this Wither. And I really can't do much about it. The only thing I could do is condense them in a very tiny room where they'd constantly be doing damage to the Wither, but I mean, that's unfair to the Wither. Like, he's got to have his own free reign. Like, look at him. Look how the heads are just facing downward as he's descending. He's all triumphant in his approach. Well, now you're dead. All right. The final round, which is going to be 50 blazes versus 1 Wither skeleton. Wither skeleton, yes, a Wither skeleton versus 1 Wither boss. So again, I'm going to take cut in video, spawning all the blazes, and I'll get right back to you whenever we're ready. Alright guys, here as you can see we have 50 blazes. I think we need more, so I'm just going to spawn in a bunch ton more. So give or take, now 60 blazes. Let the Wither boss final round begin. 1 Wither, 60 blazes. Who will win? Who will lose? Find out in the next exciting episode of Minecraft Mob Battles. Nah, just kidding. You're going to find out right now. If I had to place bets, I'm saying the Wither's winning this again. I thought I underestimated the height differences of Minecraft. Getting to 256 or whatever the max height is, really don't think it's happening. I don't see it happening, at least. Unless he takes his good old jolly good time killing these things. But he's already eliminating them. He's applying wither damage to some of them at the same time too. Like, just look at him do those 360 moves. Like, look at him. He's dancing right now. He's enjoying himself as he's destroying the blaze population of the world. This is basically what you would find in the nether. Like, this is the max blaze population. And the wither's just, like, dancing above them like, yeah, you really can't touch this right now. I'm just killing you. And, of course, the lag will subside. You can't really tell if there's any lag. I barely can see it, but, like, there is a little bit of noise lag. But don't worry, that'll subside once the blazes have dwindled down in their numbers. And he is taking his time. Doesn't seem like he's putting a dent in them, but he is, there goes another one. He's killing them right now. Come on, Wither, you can do this. Just kill another one, and we'll be fine. Oh, wait, accidentally double tap space. Keep it up, you got this, Wither. I have the utmost faith in you. I'm placing 3 emeralds down on you as bet. You know what? No, 100 emeralds. Wither's got to win. If I lose this bet, I'm chucking them to the villagers. Alex isn't with us right now, wrong series, but I'll pay him in the next one. Don't worry, and if you know what I'm talking about, then congratulations. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you should check out my other series. All right, you got this, Wither. Come on, you can do this. It's not hard, just believe. Just do it. These motivational quotes are really annoying. Wither, end it. Wait a minute. Wait. He's not hurting them anymore. Wither, are you gonna despawn? Oh my gosh, he can't hurt them anymore. I think it's over, guys. I think it's over. I think the Wither has lost because he can't injure them anymore. Their animations have stopped. We are above the threshold of 265, so they're not gonna despawn, but it's over. The Wither is actually lost. I'm calling that a loss because he didn't finish killing them, and they're just going to go up to Oblivion and then despawn. So, I wanted to say, guys, that's it. He can't handle 60 blazes. We finally know. The Wither has a weak spot. If you're ever fighting a Wither in Minecraft, just get 60 blaze spawning, spawn them around him, he'll lose. I mean, unless you want his drops, then you got to kill him still. But anyway, guys, I wanted to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.